What role will digital distribution play as we move forward?
Well, we're bullish on the growth of console digital. What we call is console digital is DLC and in-game assets, things that you buy to make your experience richer. We invented the process of selling DLC at launch, and today, if you talk to publishers, they'll tell you the most productive way to drive digital content sales is to create a DLC offer at launch, and so we're doing that very well. We think it's a big part of the business. There's some models out there that suggest, that it'll be a multi-billion-dollar digital console business going forward. The interesting thing is most of that will be sold in stores, and most of that will be sold in GameStop stores, because our customers want to talk to somebody about the digital content. They want to be able to trade their old devices and games to pay for digital content, and everybody loves the launch process. It's exciting. So we think digital content will continue to grow.
What role do you see the used games business playing moving forward, especially as people make that transition?
Well, the used game business, is a very, very important part of gamers' view of gaming, and that was reaffirmed at E3. I mean, we've always said this; it was not a surprise to us, but people want to be able to trade their old games, test out new IP by buying a pre-owned game, and also use their trade currency to buy new games. Last year, we gave customers over $1 billion of trade credits. 70% of the time, that goes right into a new title. So the used business has and will continue to make gaming bigger. We'll continue to sell more new games because people can trade their old games. We think that continues. If you look at the last console cycle, the used business inventory grew very aggressively, and we think that'll bring more people in the game. The misconception that somehow used is cannibalizing or taking away from new is really not accurate. What it really does is it makes the gaming world bigger. It brings more people into gaming. People who maybe can't afford the price points come into the gaming through a used title, and then other gamers who want to buy new titles are able to pay for them with trade currency from their old game. So it's a pretty virtuous cycle for the industry.
When you look at all the different consoles that are out there and all the different games in the used business, how are you guys ramping up the refurbishment center that you guys have in Dallas?
Well, that's a good question. We operate that 200,000 square foot factory. It's a high-tech facility, and today it has tablets, phones, consoles, and software in it. So a big question for us is how do we continue to ramp up our capacity there. We're doing some interesting things around efficiencies and automation that I think will help us, but certainly it's a nice problem to have, because customers keep bringing us their old devices and say, hey, can I trade this phone in and buy a copy of Call of Duty? And that's a great thing for us. It's a great thing for the gaming community. So we'll keep growing it, and we'll keep driving efficiencies there.
What opportunities do you see moving forward beyond the things that we've just talked about when it comes to the GameStop retail brick and mortar stores?
Well, the cool thing is we've created businesses that leverage the brick and mortar stores to sell mobile and digital products. So we're an unusual company in that we're selling a ton of digital products inside our stores, things like Steam currency and DLC and downloads and so forth. I think you'll see us continue to be the innovator in the category, but we also have an appetite for adjacent businesses like our mobile businesses, like Simply Mac that we just launched, like some other things that we'll do that will take advantage of our roots as a specialty retailer and our knowledge of technology and our passion for buy-sell trade and bringing that to other categories.